Hi, I'm Freddie Blish, here with another pro tip. Let's talk about co-witnessing. There's a lot of confusion in regards to co-witnessing. You have co-witness, one-third co-witness. You know, what is it? What's the difference between the two and why? Co-witnessing is co-witnessing your red dot sight or holographic sight with your iron sights. Let's talk about 3 different heights on a standard M4. From the rail to the center of your iron sights is 1.41 inches. So if you're at a true standard co-witness, the center of your optic, your red dot or holographic sight, would be 1.41 inches above the rail. However, because the military uses, and now law enforcement is also using, night vision devices, standard night vision devices, the center line of that optic is 1.535 inches above the rail. So oftentimes what you'll hear people refer to as a standard co-witness mount really is a night vision height mount, which is 1.535 inches. But it's only a 1/10 of an inch in difference, and so oftentimes everybody just kind of accepts it as a standard co-witness mount. The other mount that you hear is a 1/3 co-witness. Well, what is a 1/3 co-witness? Well, a 1/3 co-witness goes back in the days when red dot sights were not as durable or as rugged as they are today. So these combat optics have come a long way than they were almost 15 years ago, where there was a concern with that red dot sight failing on you at the least favorable moment. So they would use backup iron sights. And so when they were using their backup iron sights with a standard co-witness optic, the concern was, oh wow, that's a lot of clutter, because half of my optic was being cluttered by the iron sights. And so what they wanted was the ability to raise the sight up a little bit so that the iron sights would remain in the bottom 1/3 of the optic. And that's where we come up with the 1/3 co-witness. The height for a standard 1/3 co-witness sight would be 1.725 inches. So that would allow you to have your iron sights in the bottom 1/3 of your optic. And that way, if you decide that you want to run your backup iron sight, in particular your rear sight, it would remain in the bottom 1/3 of your optic, wouldn't occlude your vision, and you'd be able to rapidly use your red dot and shift your iron sights if the red dot or holographic sight were to fail. I hope that this tip is beneficial to you, and it will also benefit you when you're either on the one-way range or on the two-way range.
Panteo.